What's up? What's up? What's up, you two? When you at these expensive restaurants, they don't give you no napkins. Uncle Mike used to napkins, y'all. Look, they give you this. I don't even want to put my mouth on this thing, man. Y'all know Uncle Mike crazy. Y'all know he crazy. Check this out, man. I am back in San Francisco. I just did a 12-hour flight. Y'all ain't gonna believe this, y'all. They bumped my ticket up to first class, baby. I was all excited. I put it on Facebook and everything. Yo, I'm riding in first class and I'm laid back chilling. The damn flight was 2 hours, man. I was mad as all. I had to transfer. Then they put me right back in coach. I was right back in coach. I said, well, that lasted for a little while. The ticket, first class tickets is like 6,000 something. Let's say 6,500. That's rounded one way or something. Anyway, check this out, man. Um, Once I got off the plane and I was like, dude, I got to do some reactions because I got a 4 hour delay, right? I'm gonna be in the airport for 4 hours. Us poor people trying to travel. You know, I'm looking, man. They done checked my bags too many times and all this stuff, man. Shout out to the guy that said you talk too damn much. Shout out to the guy that said you talk too damn much. Dude, this is Uncle Mike's channel, man. When I'm talking like this in the beginning, I'm talking to my true fans who's down with the channel. And when I talk at the end and I ask how y'all end up, I'm talking to my true fans. Shout out to all y'all, man. Love y'all to death, man. Uncle Mike coming home. I'm going to New York, y'all. I'm going up to New York so I can see for myself. Boy, if I get in that joint, if I get into that courtroom and I see that Diddy, I might go to jail, y'all. I swear to God, Uncle Mike might go to jail. How dare you? Oh my gracious, how dare you do this to people, man? I think Diddy did something wrong to any and everybody who ever came across him, man. Anyway, I want to bring this video to y'all, man, because this joint got Obama's name in it. Can you imagine it's the vice president who served 2 terms end up taking a stand? Can y'all believe that? Can y'all picture that? Picture this. Look here, man. Y'all hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell. Diddy trial bombshell. I done took my glasses off. Now I'm trying to read. There's some beautiful people walking around. There's some beautiful people walking around here, man. I love beautiful people. Positive people. Here we go, man. Diddy's bombshell. Barack Obama named by witnesses in day 7 of the trial. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Let's check it out, man.
Guys, we have got to get into this morning's transcript from Diddy's trial. Today is day 7, and you know bombshells are dropping. So let's get straight into it. As always, I like to shout out Matthew Russell Lee over at Inner City Press. He is the person that we're getting this transcript from. As a quick disclaimer, cameras are not allowed in the courtroom. Recording devices are not allowed. So the best that we can do are shorthand transcripts. So it won't be everything that's said, like the full breadth, but you're going to get an idea of what is happening in the court. What are the answers? What are the questions, objections, all of those different things. Now, I will be doing a recap of the details, going deeply into everything that transpired, what they said, the defense's reaction, cross-examination. So all of that will be coming directly after this video. So make sure you're subscribed and hit the notification bell so you do not miss that. Here we go. U.S. versus Sean Combs, day 7, from personal assistant through exotic dancer to Cassie's mother and a chef. Inner City Press will be covering this trial. Before jurors come in, we oppose David James. This is the defense. So 𝗗𝗓𝗡𝗞𝗦 defense. We oppose David James testifying about the incident with Suge Knight. He's going to mention D-Rock, say he was a friend of Biggie Smalls. That's decades ago, not relevant. Seems you are previewing your cross. So the witness is personal assistant David James, and he takes a stand. So he was there yesterday. He closed out the day. His former assistant. This is Diddy's former assistant. So the judge says, "Good morning, welcome back. We are missing 4 jurors. It may be the subways. So one of the deputies are saying that they're missing. Then a judge will reconvene. The jurors have arrived that were missing. All right, so now this is the prosecution questioning David James. What about physical violence between Mr. Combs and Cassie? Did you observe it? No, I did not. Do you remember a blog post? Yes, I was in LA when he came back from a club. What did Mr. Combs say? That someone was lying on him, saying he hit Cassie at the club. He went through my browser history. No one had ever done that to me. Did Mr. Combs give you instruction about Cassie? Yes, essentially yes, to bring her food at the London hotel, some Roscoe's. What is Roscoe's? Some delicious fried chicken in Los Angeles. What did you do for Mr. Combs in New York? I'd bring him applesauce, Jell-O, Fiji water, his Toiletry bag with ointments, Just for Men. So Just for Men is a hair dye. We bought 40 items so he wouldn't call us later. I get a key like at the Trump International. I set up the medicine bag in the personal Louis Vuitton bag. What was in it? A Viagra, ecstasy, Percocet. It looks like you didn't finish. I think it's Percocet. How did you go about replenishing these supplies? I'd use my personal credit card. Bad boy paid me back. Who paid you back? Usually Bonds. So Bonds is Roger Bonds. He was one of the former heads of Diddy Security. Did Mr. Combs ever stay alone in a hotel? Never. Usually with Cassie, sometimes other women. Did he ask you for things during a stay? He texted me for an iPod or food. Did anything strange ever happen? Yes, in Miami. He asked for an iPod from his house on Star Island. I drove it to his hotel and knocked. No answer. I had the key. I'd set up the room. What did you see? Cassie on the bed. There was another person. There was another person, who sort of scurried away, and the shower was on. I thought Mr. Combs was in there. How was she sleeping? On her back. Objection, sustained. Sorry, not sustained. Sustained. What about the other person? He was about 5'8" with long hair and a large endowment. He scurried away. Did you ask anything? I wasn't hired to ask about his personal affairs. Did you ever pick up drugs for Mr. Combs? Yes, Percocets at a pharmacy, sometimes in my name. Did you give him permission to use your name? I don't recall that. Was there a drug dealer? Yes, one stop. He met with a lot of people? Yes, even former presidents. Which one? Former President Obama. What was your understanding would have happened if you hadn't done these things? Objection, sustained. Did you ever take ecstasy? Yes, I was drinking Ciroc. I took ecstasy. I was Diddy bopping. What do you mean? I was vibing. Did you speak with Mr. Combs about it? He was reviewing footage of the party. We had a videographer who filmed the parties. He asked me, "Hey, Playboy, was that you dancing around at the party?" I said yes. And he said, "I'm going to keep the video in case I ever need it." Meaning that I'd be embarrassed. Did anything ever go missing? They said a bracelet was missing. Uncle Paulie came to my hotel and searched my belongings and those of my girlfriend at the time. Could you have said no? Objection. Move on. Did you ever have to take a lie detector test? Yes. Who was present? Just me and this gentleman. I was very intimidated. They put monitors on my head, my chest, and my hand. Could you refuse? Not to keep my job. I think it was like if he refused, he wouldn't be able to keep his job. Like I said, guys, it's shorthand, so there's going to be, a couple things in here missing or typos. Did this happen again? Yes. When Mr. Combs said a watch of his had been stolen, what was the result? The gentleman told me I seemed nervous. I said, sure I am. Once Capricorn Clark had to take a lie detector to prove she wasn't part of a heist of Mr. Combs' jewelry. Was there an incident at Mel's Diner with Suge Knight? Yes, I drove the Silver Navigator to get cheeseburgers there. D-Rock said, that's mother effing Suge Knight. He went over and said, what's up? Suge didn't recognize him. D-Rock said, I'm Biggie's boy. What happened next? We noticed 4 black SUVs to different sides, or I guess it was at different sides of the parking lot. I saw someone hand Suge Knight a gun. D-Rock said, we got to get out of here. We drove back to the house. What did you find there? Cassie was crying. Mr. Combs got in a vehicle. I saw 3 guns on his lap. I felt calm because we'd been in a silver vehicle, now a black one. They wouldn't see us coming. What did you find at Mel's Diner? Suge Knight had left. Mr. Combs said, drive around the block. What did you decide? This is kind of like skipping a little bit, or it's just saying, what did you decide? I want to know more about this Biggie and Suge Knight situation. Okay, so what did you decide? To leave the company. They offered me other positions, but I just wanted to leave. My life was at risk. No further questions. Mr. 𝗟𝗚𝗡𝗞𝗦? Now this is the cross-examination by the defense. You didn't tell all this the first time. They told me to stop, to not say anything that would incriminate me. Look at the notes from your interview. Read it to yourself, then look up at me. Okay. How'd you recognize Suge Knight? I listened to hip hop. Were you drinking or smoking pot? Sorry. No, sir. Your mind was clear? As clear as it could be, working 20 hours a week at 4 a.m. D-Rock opens the door. Suge Knight is a few cars over. And he's saying window open, because they could see it through the window being open. D-Rock says, I'm Biggie's boy. And then Suge recognizes him, gives him a dab. What's a dab? Handshake. Did you leave D-Rock at the diner? Why are you smiling? Because that's a crazy situation. Why would I? Didn't you leave D-Rock at the diner? That makes no sense. I'm not asking what makes sense. I'm asking, did you? No. You saw Cassie and Mr. Combs? Yes. Mr. Combs told me to drive. You don't know where Mr. Combs got the guns, do you? I didn't know we had guns until then. Have you ever been in a situation like that? No. You didn't say, I don't want to drive to Suge Knight with guns? No. What exactly did you do before you got this job? I was a door-to-door salesman, then personal assistant. Now you were going with guns to confront someone? It was not ideal. You knew how to get to Mel's Diner, right? I frequent there all the time. Have you ever seen guns? Have you never seen guns before? Right? I think it's me. Have you ever seen guns before? I'm not sure how this is supposed to be. He put no. This is a radical departure from your job description. Is that an understatement? It's the understatement of the day so far. Do you have immunity? Ask my lawyer. I have some kind of offer agreement. Proffer? You didn't tell anyone about this? Only my wife. Did you meet with the government this morning? Yes, briefly, about what might come up in the cross. Did the Mel's Diner incident come up? Not that I can recall. It's this morning. What did you talk about? Your style. And then I guess there's some laughter in the courtroom about this. I don't know, it's from the jury, from the people in the galley, who knows? I'm dying to ask what they said, but I won't. I have a few more mundane questions. I love mundane questions. Oh, he's getting snappy on the stand, guys. Okay. Where did you travel with Mr. Combs? Ibiza, London, Saint-Tropez. Were these vacations? Business oriented. What were you hired as? Personal liaison, but I was a personal assistant. He met a high-level roster of people? Second understatement of the day. Why? He met with the who's who. It was important that he be prepared for these meetings, right? Yes. It was important that he be on time. No, we change meetings to fit his schedule all the time. when he didn't want to show up at a certain time. He had security because people wanted to touch him, right? Yes, in the airport, in McDonald's. Was he gracious? I don't think gracious is a word I'd use for Sean Combs. Did he sign autographs? No. You said he'd stay in the studio until 3 or 4 a.m. and you stay with him? Yes, it was common. What sort of things would he want to always have with him? Ketchup, for example. Did you know he put applesauce on cheeseburgers? No, but I knew he likes applesauce. Ew. Okay. He liked Astroglide, condoms, and baby oil, but you didn't. He likes applesauce. Ew. Okay. He liked Astroglide, condoms, and baby oil, but you didn't.
Damn it, the Wi-Fi messing up. Here we go, y'all. Here we go.
It's supposed to be. He put
Here
no.
we go.
This is a radical departure for your job description. Is that an understatement? It's the understatement of the day so far. Do you have immunity? Ask my lawyer. I have some kind of offer agreement. Proffer? You didn't tell anyone about this? Only my wife. Did you meet with the government this morning? Yes, briefly, about what might come up in the cross. Did the Mel's Diner incident come up? Not that I can recall. It's this morning. What did you talk about? Your style. And then I guess there's some laughter in the courtroom about this. I don't know, it's from the jury, from the people in the galley, who knows? I'm dying to ask what they said, but I won't. I have a few more mundane questions. I love mundane questions. Oh, he's getting snappy on the stand, guys. Okay. Where did you travel with Mr. Combs? Ibiza, London, Saint-Tropez. Were these vacations? Business oriented. What were you hired as? Personal liaison, but I was a personal assistant. He met a high-level roster of people? Second understatement of the day. Why? He met with the who's who. It was important that he be prepared for these meetings, right? Yes. It was important that he be on time. No, we changed meetings to fit his schedule all the time when he didn't want to show up at a certain time. He had security because people wanted to touch him, right? Yes, in the airport, in McDonald's. Was he gracious? I don't think gracious is a word I'd use for Sean Combs. Did he sign autographs? No. You said he'd stay in the studio until 3 or 4 a.m. and you stay with him? Yes, it was common. What sort of things would he want to always have with him? Ketchup, for example.
Damn, I ain't mean to go back that far.
Did you know he put applesauce on cheeseburgers? No. You didn't expense it through the business? In Saint-Tropez. You didn't tell Mr. Combs, did you? He was asleep. Tell me about your relationship with Roger Bonds. We talked about Bad Boy as a family. What do you mean? Mama Combs called me her son many times. What was the mission? To make sure he's happy. Was it fun? I enjoyed it from time to time. What was your relationship with Chef Jordan? Professional. Did you choke her? No. Objection, sidebar.
Wow.
Tell me what happened. We were on Star.
Y'all know what a sidebar is. That's when all the judges and everything go up to the judge. All the lawyers. I said judges. I knew I was going to say that wrong. All the lawyers go up to the judge and they say what they got to say. Then they start all over, I guess.
With Chef Jordan. Professional. Did you choke her? No. Objection, sidebar. Tell me what happened. We were on Star Island. She told me where to take him. I grabbed her 2 wrists and said, stay in your effing lane. Was there fallout? It was reported to corporate headquarters. Mr. Combs called me in. Mr. Combs told me, you can't be putting your hands on women. He told me to give her a gift. This is wild. This man beating on women in different situations, different reports, all the women around, employees, and he's telling him, don't put your hands on women. Like, it's just the hypocrisy is just, I don't know at this point. Okay. What did you give her? I rolled up a blunt and gave it to her. Did she like it? It appeared she did. You were in a car with Mr. Combs and who? Chris Lightly. Have you ever taken ecstasy? I'd party, sure. What were things like in the studio? Drugs? Yes, it's a creative environment. I didn't smoke when working with Mr. Combs, but he caught you smoking once. I thought he was in for the I was supposed to say night. I thought he was in for the night. I lit up. He came out. He said, what are you doing? I said nothing. He said, if you're man enough to smoke, you're man enough to tell me. I said, okay, I'm smoking. He said, if I did it again, he'd fire me. How about when you picked up 2 prostitutes and had sex with one? Objection, 403, overruled. She asked for $200. I called Bonds and asked, what the hell? She asked to take a shower. I said, that's $200. And then there's laughter more in the courtroom. I cannot wait to get into the details of what was said in my next video, because I feel like there's more to this whole thing. I got to get more. This case is just never ceases to amaze me every single day. It just, I don't know. It's like a clown car full of craziness. On that note, no further questions.
Clowns. It's a clown car full of clowns. That's what it is.
Redirect. So now the prosecution's going to ask questions again in the redirect. What about the incident in Alpine, New Jersey? To file a police report and say that Chef Jordan had been the aggressor. Oh, it looks like he was told to file a police report and say that Chef Jordan had been the aggressor, but I didn't file it. I drove around and told him I made the report. What have we asked you? Oh my gosh, I'm sorry to not keep having that over there. What have we asked you to do? Tell the truth. Nothing further. Recross. So now the defense is back. You lied to Mr. Combs about filing the police report. Yes. Nothing further. Can we have a break? Okay, so they take a break. And let's see, I think they are back. All right. So this is the judge. Jurors, I'm going to try to get the temperature turned up in here. I'm told it's complicated, but I'm freezing right along with you. The government calls Regina Ventura. So this is Cassie's mother. Where do you live? New London, Connecticut. How many children do you have? 2. Roderick and Cassandra. Who is this? Sean Combs. He dated my daughter. When did you meet Sean Combs? 2006. My daughter signed to his Bad Boy Records.
I'm sorry, y'all. This is not working like it's supposed to, man. God, dog. I can't believe this. Oh, shit. Man, I tell you, man, it's like in this world, everything
He was her boss.
Halfway.
Then they started dating. They moved to LA. Read this message from December 2011. Cassandra wrote.
Really? Oh my God. Hold on, y'all. We're gonna get through this. Hold on. Pause.
Didn't file it. I drove around and told him I made the report.
Here we go.
What have we asked you? Oh my gosh, I'm sorry to not keep having that over there. What have we asked you to do? Tell the truth. Nothing further. Recross. So now the defense is back. You lied to Mr. Combs about filing the police report. Yes. Nothing further. Can we have a break? Okay, so they take a break. And let's see, I think they are back. All right. So this is the judge. Jurors, I'm going to try to get the temperature turned up in here. I'm told it's complicated, but I'm freezing right along with you. The government calls Regina Ventura. So this is Cassie's mother. Where do you live? New London, Connecticut. How many children do you have? 2. Roderick and Cassandra. Who is this? Sean Combs. He dated my daughter. When did you meet Sean Combs? 2006. My daughter signed to his Bad Boy Records. He was her boss. Then they started dating. They moved to LA. Read this message from December 2011. Cassandra wrote me. She said Sean Combs threatened to release a sex tape and go after her and Mr. Muscooty. How did you react? It made me sick. Sean Combs demanded $20,000. He said to recoup losses due to Mr. Muscooty from my husband and myself. Why did you take a loan to pay Sean Combs? Wow. He made her parents take a loan in order not to release the tape. Oh, wow. Oh, he is diabolical. Sean Combs, I'm sorry. This man is a demon. A demon.
That's all I've been saying. That's all Uncle Mike been saying. I said, dude, I've been doing so much research before we even started doing the videos. I said, man, this can't be true. Cause I looked up to this guy. Bad Boy Records. Who is not into hip hop, rap, hip hop, and you don't know Bad Boy Entertainment or Death Row, Aftermath, Shady. All this stuff came. These are the pioneers who made this shit happen. Y'all don't hear me, do y'all? Y'all don't hear me. Anyway, let's keep going.
To release the tape. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Oh, he is diabolical. Sean Combs, I'm sorry. This man is a demon. A demon. And a lot of other people around him. I really don't care. Like, it is what it is. Why did you take a loan to pay Sean Combs for the safety of my daughter? Jesus. Look in the binder next to you. These are the photos I took of my daughter's bruises from Sean Combs. Do you know Mia? She was an employee of Sean Combs. What happened? We were in his kitchen laughing. Sean asked her why she was laughing. She stopped and looked plain. Now to August 2016. We're done with the binder. While in LA, did you call the police? Yes. Sean Combs stole Cassandra's phone. They had a bitter argument outside her apartment building. She lived on the 17th floor. They argued at the roundabout. Who else was there? D-Rock. Is Damian Butler his government name? He was standing between us. I tried to hit him. Sean Combs took Cassandra's car, a Jaguar. So you see how kind of like it's missing some of the elements. So I just want to make that clear. We are, again, I will fill you in on those in a more detailed video. So the prosecutors say no further questions. Cross, the defense does not question Cassie's mother. So it looks like they're not denying the claim that Diddy made her husband take out a loan in order to protect Cassie so that this video would not go out. This is a man who paid $5 million in a NDA to Jonathan Odie, one of the freak off escorts, so he wouldn't say anything, but then makes her mother pay a loan to protect her.
Right, but see, all this that you're talking about right now is irrelevant. They didn't cross-examine her because all this bull don't have nothing to do with what he's being charged with. So we don't need to talk to the mother. She ain't signed the Bad Boy. She ain't part of the RICO. Remember, all you gotta do is remember RICO. That's all you have to do is remember that one word, RICO. She's not part of the Bad Boy. She ain't employed with them. She's just a mommy. She's a mommy, that's it.
I don't know why this one really hits home, and there's no one who can say anything. No one who can say that the mom is lying or any of that, because the defense is not even cross-examining her.
Who cares if she's lying or not? She ain't part of the RICO.
Evil. Can you imagine how scared?
She's not part of the RICO, dog. She's not part of the RICO. So
this is wild. I'm sorry. This is wild. Next witness. The government calls Mr.
Fuck, man. We're going to get through this, y'all. I swear we're going to get through it. Hold on. Pause. And I'm giving y'all a head start. I switched network, y'all. I switched the network. All right, let's see.
Sorry, this is wild. Next witness.
Crazy.
The government calls Mr. 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗞𝗦. Where are you from? Harlem, New York.
It's pumping.
What was your work?
Yeah.
Male exotic dancer. I was known as the Punisher. Do you recognize these two? I do. Mr. Sean Combs and Cassie Ventura. I was hired in 2012 to create a sexy erotic scene for them. So these are the photos that were shown in court. Why were you called the Punisher? Playing basketball on West 4th Street. The woman who called you, what time did she book you for? Midnight at Trump Tower, Central Park West. Striptease for a small group of friends. When you got there, how did Miss Ventura appear? In a bathroom with nothing underneath, in a wig. I think it's supposed to be in a bathrobe with nothing underneath, in a wig. I was expecting a crowd, but there was no one else. She told me she and her husband wanted to create a sexual scene with baby oil. What did she hand you? $800. How was the room? Dimly lit, electric candles, bowls of water with bottles of baby oil in them. She told me not to acknowledge her husband, not to look at him when he came out. Did he come out? Yes, he was naked, but I could not see his face. It was like what a Muslim woman wears. You see only the eyes. He had a bottle of Astroglide. You know how diabolical this looks? A man naked wearing a hijab? Diddy was wearing a hijab and a bottle of Astroglide in his hand? It sounds like a horror movie. Why is he wearing a woman's hijab? God help me. Okay. How did you, this is, what is it? Haram. If you guys know it, brother. Ooh, I'm sorry. It's just, okay. It's terrifying. Diddy in a hijab, naked with a bottle of Astroglide and baby oil all over. And you are a man coming there thinking you're going to do a striptease like a stripper for a group of people. And Diddy busts out for you to take that. Okay. How did you recognize it? I use it. The purple top. How did it end? She went into the other room with him. When she came back, she asked if I wanted to finish. I said no. If they were happy, I was happy. She gave me more money. Did you do it again? Yes. 8 or 12 times. How did you end up recognizing her? I was a fan of Mr. Combs and followed him on Instagram. I saw her on it. This would be a great place to break. So the judge takes a break. All right. So that is all we have as of 30 minutes ago. They are still in a break. I will be bringing you the afternoon transcript. But like I said, be on the lookout. I have recaps coming. I have a summary, more detailed things that have happened today. Make sure you're subscribed. Let me know what you think about this. I'm sorry, guys. There's so much coming out in this case, but the hijab and the Astroglide, I don't know why that was so visual to me. And I feel physically ill thinking about it. It's terrifying when I think of Diddy at this point, but let me know what you think about this so far.
You ain't the
Where
only
are you landing?
one.
Do you believe that Diddy, is done, is cooked? Do you think the government is methodically proving their case? I don't know. It's still very early, guys. This is only the second week of the trial. We have 2 months to go. And so, there's a lot more that's going to come out. But every day, there's new surprises in the house of Diddy. So with that, I will see you very soon.
I mean, a whole lot of months to go by. 2 months, my tail. Come on, dog. I cannot believe Barack Obama name is coming up. How can you be president for 2 terms and your name coming up in some dirty drama stuff like this, man? How does that happen? I'm trying. You know what? Make this make sense to me. I ain't never used that. Make this make sense. Y'all make. Boy, I can't wait to get back home. I'm in this joint. I done lost my hat. I know I always have a hat. Uncle Mike always have a hat on. Cover up his bald head and this knot on my head. Like I care. Y'all care, so I gotta make sure y'all stay on point. How in the hell can you be that freaky? Your whole life 24/7 is all about intercourses. 4-day freak offs. I hope it's okay to say freak off because everybody's saying it. Jesus, man, I'm at this airport looking around, looking at people, and I'm like, it is so beautiful just to see normal people. Just normal people going. You don't know what is on their mind. I'm just looking at these people like, oh, they just doing the best they can, trying to get to their next destination. They coming back from vacation, or they on a vacation, or they going to see some loved ones they haven't seen in so long. They finally saved up enough money to get this trip going on what it needs to go on. It's amazing, man. Life is amazing by itself. You don't need to. Ew. He used the bathroom in Cassie's mouth, and she said on the stand that she was choking. Now you got other. Usher name was mentioned on that stand. Obama name now been mentioned. There was another. What's the president to say? Didn't inhale. They said his name on the stand. Jesus, are you serious? Look here, man. Y'all get on up out of here, man. Y'all go upstairs this time. Shoot. I'm gonna get on up out of here, man. I'm just gonna get on up out of here. Y'all take it like, hey, before I roll, Long Island iced tea at this place is off the chain. Shout out to, I don't know, I'm too drunk to say the name of the place. But I'm gonna leave this lady a real big tip, and let her know, oh, I ain't never had a Long Island iced tea that tastes like this. I would fly all the way back and come right here just to get another Long Island iced tea. That's the type of stuff I want to do. Y'all take it light. Y'all take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.